Yeah, yeah, yeah. Well, we can start.
I wanted to thank you
Okay.
for taking time to speak with me.
Thank you. Thank you to you, Robert.
Alex, you have to be
It's a
very
pleasure to
happy
be
with
there.
the response to the album.
Yeah, yeah. I didn't know what to expect with the new album, but for the so far I read only good things, so I'm happy with it.
I wanted to ask you if you could take me back in time, even before Time and Tyranny, and tell me how Conquest became a reality.
Okay, so Conquest were born as one band in 2019. I start writing stuff for the first album, Time The Night Goes On, and then Time and Tyranny came the year later. No, The Night Goes On in 2021, and Time and Tyranny in 2022. And it's like that. So for live sessions, I have my friends who totally support me in everything, and I am eternally grateful to them. And this is Conquest. Very simple, simple.
And now Dark Waters is out. I wanted to ask you, how long did it take to put this together?
Around maybe I didn't have some new songs when Time and Tyranny were released, so I started from zero basically.
Wow.
I wanted to change a bit of things stylistically. Um, so because I read so many times of my comparison with Heavy Load, which is good. It's
Hmm.
uh, it's excellent, but I want to change something,
Sure.
and so I started writing these songs 2 years ago already, and it's the work of 2 years of writing songs. Yes,
And one song that really
about
speak,
2 years, maybe.
one of the songs that really
What?
speaks out to me is Over the Edge. I wanted to ask you if you could speak on that
Ah,
track.
yes, yes. Over the Edge is the last track I wrote for the album. Is a very direct track, fast, and it's like that because I wanted to write a song about rage and about keep this rage inside and want to put it outside. And I think it's one fact is on the B side of the album because it's a mid tempo, so it's quite similar to the other songs. But I wanted to put on the A side because I think is a very good song. I hope the people will listen to it equally. But yes, yes, it's a very good song. I think we will bring it live too soon.
And we're talking about a giant and of an album, so we have to talk about the song The Giant. Can you speak on that track as well?
Yeah. So the giant is, as you have noticed, a song very Maiden style in terms of music and sound. The title is he is referring to a mall where we conquest. We used to find us before getting to the gigs, which it calls Il Gigante, which is in English the giant. That's that is the meaning of the song. It's an inside joke.
And I wanted to ask you,
Yeah, yeah.
we spoke about these two tracks, but I wanted to ask you, what are some of your main lyrical inspirations?
Okay, lyrical expression. This time I have to say I work a bit harder on the lyrics. I focused myself on the obscurity, darkness, emotions more than in the past. And I didn't want to talk about metal because everybody speaks about metal today, and I thought that it would be a little bit boring. Also, if I like it, but I didn't want to talk about that every time in my
Hmm.
songs. So the main inspiration was emotions and a little bit of poetry, like in Kubla Khan, which is
Sure.
a song about a poem by Coleridge, like Maiden did on the crime of the St. Merriman. This is the inspiration, not quite the classical metal arguments, but something else.
And here we are, it's May. And I have to tell you that the album artwork is the best album artwork, I believe, of the year so far. I wanted to ask you, could you speak on the album
Perfect.
art concept and the artist that's involved?
The artist is Zero, a friend of mine, which live right here, and he plays guitar in Game Over, thrash band from Ferrara, and he did also the first two covers. The first was a little bit artistic, and it has a strange feeling. In the third album, in the Dark Waters, I wanted to put some elements that are in the songs. So in the background, there is the pleasure dome of Kubla Khan.
Yes.
In the first place, in the front, there is the man in the Dark Waters, which is the main character of the songs. And the dark blue, it means it has a lot to do with the music. So it's an artwork that is functional to the music.
Absolutely.
I think. Uh, yes,
Yeah, when
yes.
I listen to
I
the
like it
album,
very much. Is
I love looking at the artwork when I listen because it's so immersive as
it's
well
very
as the
important.
artwork.
Most important thing. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's the most important thing. I think that a good artwork usually it does half, if not more, of the work of the album, of the concept
Mhm.
of all the album, maybe.
And now that the album's out, what's the next step for you, my friend?
I'm writing some new stuff. It's again a bit different from this. Not so much. Is always classical heavy metal, and I have already three songs, mostly ready. And I don't know what the future will reserve, but mm, I, I have in mind to do something else to um grew as a musician and as a lyricist, and I want to my music to grow up and be better. Is 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 a challenge for me. I want to do doing my best, and I hope to do so in the future.
And in speaking
And
of, go ahead. Go ahead.
we have some live dates for publishing the album. One next week in Forlì, which is near here, and one in August in Austria. We hope to play in between these
Mhm.
months for some other dates. We will see.
And in speaking of growing as a musician, I wanted to ask you if you could take me back in time and tell me how your musical journey started.
Okay. I begin to play guitar at 12, 11, 12. If I remember well, I started to play punk rock music mostly, which I still play because I like very much hardcore, punk hardcore, grindcore, and all the fast stuff,
Hmm.
heavy metal for sure. But I was born as a punk musician, playing Green Day and all this stuff. Green Day, we thanks to Green Day, I began playing power chords on the guitar, and then I discovered Metallica, Iron Maiden, and all the classic
Hmm.
stuff. I played in so much band in near here, and metal punks band, all the extreme genres, and finally I put up Conquest, and but I still play in other bands, death metal, Necroscene, one of my other bands that play death metal. I play drums in Vienna, an hardcore band, and I can remember because something I think that they are very so much bands,
Hmm.
too much band.
And I wanted to ask you as well,
Yes.
and when you create, does a melody come here, or are you usually playing and something comes to you?
Uh, Most of the times, melody came in my mind, and I recorded on my phone as a vocal note. And I think that all the conquest songs, not only, are born this way on the on a vocal track, on a vocal note, and after that maybe sometimes these vocal notes stays here for there for months before they they begin to grow as a real song. But yes, yes, they start like that mostly, and so after that I record the demo on my computer, and the song, everything is the song.
And this album, one of the things I enjoy about it, although it's not like a total concept album, all the songs do intertwine with each other and deal with the same basic feeling. I wanted to ask you, or have you
Yes.
considered doing a total concept album in the future?
Concept album, maybe, but I think that this is already a concept album. If even if it's in the beginning was not talked about it, but maybe in the future I will do something. I always liked the fact of concept albums and stuff like that.
because that's one
the
of the things
concept
I
of
truly
the concept album.
sure, and that's one of the things I truly love about this album is even though it's not per se a concept album, the songs do fit well with each other and they work well together.
Yeah, yeah. Thank you, thank you.
And along your musical journey, what do you feel has been the best advice that has been given to you along the way?
The best advice is that the others give to me.
Yes.
But I don't know really. We met so many people on the way. Maybe the the best advices uh, that has been given to me were by Bart Gabriel, which is the man behind the first label that released my first album, and he knows everything about metal and the uh, marketing way of doing that, and also all, all the other stuff. But every single person that I met along the metal way uh, has has been precious.
And we've talked about this amazing album, Dark Waters. I wanted to ask you, what's the best way to get a physical copy of the album and any merchandise that you have?
You can buy it at concerts when we will do it. So next week for the fans here, and on our Bandcamp page, and on the No Remorse Records page, which released the album, and now also in the US from Silent something productions. I don't remember Silence. I don't know, but on the site of on the No Remorse site is it's written, but it's available also in the US. Only the CD version, I think.
Okay. And lastly, my friend, I wanted to ask you, Alex, if you could give a message to your fans, what message would you give them?
Okay, it's an hard one, but keep the metal alive. Always go to support local bands. Listen to music. Go buy CD and vinyls of your favorite band, and nothing. This I is the most important thing. I hate to say.
Well, I wanted to take a moment to thank you personally for creating an album I enjoyed from top to bottom.
Thank you. Thank
It's
you.
been a pleasure to meet you and to speak with you today, my friend.
For me too, man.
Please keep in touch with
Really.
me with any new news as it comes about so I can get it out to your fan base, my friend.
Sure, sure. I will.
You take care and
Sure,
you have
sure,
a great
sure. I
rest
will
of your
do it.
day. And stay metal, my friend.
Thank you. Stay metal.